Okay, you've created the pseudocode or the mind map for your program, and you're quite pleased with what you've done. That's where the amateurs would stop. But professionals, the sort of person you're going to be, would take it one step further. How good is the plan? Well, let's have a little think, because now I come to think of it, there are things that need to change. For example, we've missed out the exit. There's no way out of our program. And it's sensible to put the exit in a menu bar. And if we're going to put the exit in the menu bar, well, shouldn't we have a method of getting to the enter data form and a method of getting to the view Grand Prix results form? That makes sense. So if we have a menu bar, what does that mean? Well, we've got to change the name of the form main menu, because we don't need a menu anymore. That's in the menu bar at the top. And what we could do is put a logo on there, say a Formula One racing car or something. So we could change the name of form main menu to form logo. Just because the original is in your plan doesn't mean you have to keep it. Only a fool would go on with something they know isn't correct. So what else do we have to do? We have to change the name of the button entry click event to menu data entry click. That makes sense. And if we do that, we've got to change the name of BTN data retrieval click to menu data retrieval click. Notice that we've changed the BTN to the MNU, but nothing else has changed. Because we designed our code well, we don't have to rewrite everything. We just change a few characters and the code continues to work. And then, well, yes, we've got to remember to add that picture of a Formula One car to our FRM logo. So, we need an event, menu exit click, and all that does is close program. But if we were doing that as a mind map, say, we would change our plan to include an event, menu exit click, with a close program, and obviously both have an end event. So let's take that one step further and see what we can learn from it. Good design is easy. We haven't had to do much. We haven't had to do wonderful, clever things. We've changed the name of an event from button to menu. We've added another event because we found that we'd left one out. That's all we've really done. Oh, we've added a little bit of a logo, we've changed the name of a form, but nothing clever, and now our design is much better. Good design is easy. It's easy for the programmer, and of course it should be easy for your user. Only a fool would assume that their first attempt is correct. So a fool would save time by not analysing it. Oh, I've done it, so that's okay. No, the professional approach is to put it away and have a little think about it for an hour, or a day, or a week, depending on how big the problem is. Only a fool would stick with a design that they know has problems. Obviously, you being professional and not a fool, so you wouldn't say, oh, well, that's it, I've designed it, so that's how it's going to be. No, you've got to be a bit more flexible than that now. This isn't some little GCSE level 2 type thingy. This is now at the professional stage. You're going to have to be able to change your mind reasonably, because you're not going to get everything right first time, no matter how good you are. You've got to accept that you're going to need to make changes, and it's better to make them early than late. So changing your mind is fine. As long as you have a good design, changing your mind is a good thing, not a bad thing. And finally, a good design minimizes effort later. Standardize your layout and name everything correctly, because the next stage after all the designing is to write the actual code. And if your design isn't very good, well, writing the code becomes a much bigger problem. But of course you won't have that, because you'll be thoroughly professional.